And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
All right, bro, here we go, here we go.
To the ground, he's got it again. They'll
Go.
get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down
Go on
to the
offense,
10.
let's go.
He now has 53 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. With the run on 1st and goal.
Get there.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Be in there. Be in there. Let's
And
go.
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
Go.
Bearcats.
Let's go.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Our defense, man, we got to stop that run. You see, they ain't really passing us right now. Man, we got to stop that run, man.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touch.
Makes the catch, and he's free. That's the
Yes.
kind of
What are
play
you doing?
that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Motion from the wide receiver.
I know.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it.
We on that. We on
Not
that.
a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli slings it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's strong.
You got it?
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Come on, come on, come on. Come up, come up.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard
You gotta take
line.
it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
So,
After 1 quarter of play, let's
second
take a
quarter
look
with
and
the
see
lead,
how
man.
these
We
running backs are doing.
gotta do something. We gotta stop this run. This quarterback trying to run.
They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here.
Come on, defense, communicate.
They go play action with Songopolitelli. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Fuck, he got him.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Breaks free, and he might
You gotta
be
stop
gone.
that shit.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. JKS makes the grab in their space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the
Bro,
ground, and they're
we gotta
rolling.
stop this running back, bro.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under fire.
Come on, get there.
He's got
Shit.
it. They will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Damn.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offense
Right there. How the fuck you didn't pick it up?
Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down.
Go offense, let's go.
There. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hand off for Brown. Give him 9 on that one.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going. We hot.
And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos after a successful run.
Finding some room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And
All right,
he goes
let's go, keep it going.
after a nice pickup on that one. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can
Oh, that's
fake it
tough.
to him and
That's
throw it.
tough.
This is the guy that
Got some room, entered the goal
In there, let's go, man. Let's go.
Touchdown,
Damn good job.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
What the hell is that?
And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to
Good
have a running
shit.
back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Bringing it out. And the ball's free.
Oh, we got it back. Let's go.
Kicking team's got it.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back.
Both their asses up.
Simply can't happen.
Looking to pass. It's locked. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Oh, shit, get up, get up. Giants, get up.
In the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the third or fourth read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that want to be involved in the passing game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Let's go, let's go.
To pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He leaves it with his back. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
You gotta waste some time out. They waste some time out. They get nervous.
And they'll still have one.
They get nervous out here.
Left in this first half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Shit, Alton.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out.
Oh, shit.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Sangapolatelli.
Oh, that was a pick.
There, it's incomplete.
Good shit.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't...
Snags it, and there's running room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Golden Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Get him, get him. Oh, no.
And he's into the end zone.
Oh, come on, man.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team.
Damn.
The comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, we to the crib. We to the crib.
He's on the loose.
Oh, he's gone. He's on.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here.
Hey, what they made you sign for?
Shit, I think they just dropped him off at the
Oh, yeah, we good.
Set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Throwing Sangabowatelli. The sure hands, it's Hendricks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Sangabowatelli from the gun on third down. And his throw is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's locked. Fires left. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use the timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cal. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half, but you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
The Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Looking to throw, it's locked. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Reed. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Got room at the 35. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch-and-run takes it down to the 7. The Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Tight end now in motion. Tonga-Politelli, play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. He wants to change this route. To throw, it's locked. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. They feed him again. Past the 45. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the touchdown, Sam Houston. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. JKS. Pocket breaking down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Sangapolatelli on the play action. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws it deep. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. The inside handoff. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sangapolatelli. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the Golden Bears are rolling down the field. Might as well stick with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he scores! Touchdown, Cal!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. So the final period starts with a second down play. Scanning the field, it's locked. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Reed. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. First down, right back to Brown. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Parker. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just mission execution on that big play. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Handoff from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Runs through the tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Throwing Sangapova-Telly. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fourth down, Songapolatelli. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives. You even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They'll run it from the gun.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything.
Maybe some room here. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze the...
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad to have you with us from Bowers Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Bearcats ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Nelson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Ball State's offense will have the first possession of the game. The dangerous wide receiver, Jabari Smith. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Smith with the grab over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Running inside. It's Horton. Fights off a defender. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running to the left. Could be an alley. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hamilton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. The Bearcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Now to guide the attack, Landon Locke. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things.
And they have got off to a great start. Coaches are so excited about their QB now. Like, they're literally saying, we've got to... Turning it on!
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down for back at their own 24-yard line. Caught, and he's got room. The 50, the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nelson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The run inside. It's Horton. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a crease. It's Horton. Knocked down for the tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking downfield, it's locked. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds a little space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
With the catch, it's Reed. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30.
I mean, it's nice to see your QB come out and really establish himself and get in a rhythm early. He had a passing touchdown on the...
There's a crease. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Man, he's already got 43 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's Thompson. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through one quarter of play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He's got it down the field. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Here's a little room there. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal for the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and you run a play that's conservative. You're going to hand the football over, and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And, man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Reed. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw. It's locked. This time on target.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but...
Intercepted to stop the threat. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. They'll run it. Find some... Got room on the return. No, he got loose. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. On the run, it's Horton. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the runner paid the price on that one. Nobody blocked the middle linebacker. He came through that hole unencumbered and laid the lumber on that tackle for loss.
Fires downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants to go deep. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Maybe a crease. The tag. Touchdown, Bearcats. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires quickly. He breaks a tackle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's locked. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Crosses the 30, finding some room. Touchdown, Bearcats! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Buffaloes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Back now to your game in Huntsville. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Running back onto the field, the Bearcats head coach told me at the half, he says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific, great ball security, and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Luck. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
That's caught. It's O'Neal. He is in! Touchdown, Sam Houston!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. Units clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Running inside. It's Horton. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. And down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll get rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they
got a little headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. First carry of the season. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Thompson. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Thacker. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Dropping back, it's locked. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Reed. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the fill.
And the Bearcats in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. There's some room. Quick step and go. All the way. Touchdown, Bearcats.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the... But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays. And those... that will kill you because it's points right away, and a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Thompson. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The hand to the running back. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Maybe some room here. The 30. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season.
Glad to have you with us from Bowers Stadium. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Hey, people still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Tulsa's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Line gets set, first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He put up more than 250 yards, 4 touchdowns while running his team to a win in their last game. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on 1st down from the 28. To the air, it's Luck. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Burns. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. Could be an alley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Play number 9 on this drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Sam Houston. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tease. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensive.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's locked. Oh, they're after him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Bearcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Tease. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to pass, it's Hayes. And the rush will get to him at the 25. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Bearcats! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he tacks on the extra point. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Over the middle, it's Smith. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the counter. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this decision-making.
He's in open space downfield. Makes it past the marker. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. There's a crease.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they're in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.